Okay, why the U.S. president is almost impossible to kill? Whoa, no. I meant this sound. Didn't mean that sound. I meant this sound. Okay. Fern, shout out Fern, man. I fuck with my son, bro. That nigga. Shout out Agent too, cause Agent put me on.
A shooter is taking aim at the President of the United States.
Whoa, I don't know why they started off like that, but I'm gonna keep it a bug. If you a nigga, and we know this happens, people take shots at the president. It didn't happen in history before, bro. Right? But you gotta understand, like, if you have the balls, like, you know how much of a bold motherfucker you have to be. You take a shot at the president, knowing that you will be dead in the next 5 minutes. It's insane, bro. No funny shit, bro.
For the Secret Service, it's their worst case scenario, the nightmare they've trained for years. In the next few seconds, each branch of the Secret Service springs into action. The protective detail, the counter-assault team, the airspace security branch,
Look,
the
GG's.
counter-snipers,
Look.
and the emergency response team.
Nigga, you're dead.
What happens next will decide the course of history. If the Secret Service succeeds, today will be forgotten soon enough.
You do this, you are known Ojo Sal, like you do this, like you're literally committing a suicide mission.
Keeping the president alive
Like
is
Ojo
just
Sal.
business as usual. The job the agency has successfully done every day since the death of JFK. But if they fail, it will rock the nation to its very core and threaten the stability of America's democracy. This is the moment that determines everything, when instinct, training, and sacrifice have to come together, or else. Who are the people protecting the president? How do they prepare for the unthinkable? How does the Secret Service actually work? This video is largely based on the books Zero Fail, The Rise and Fall of the Secret Service by Carol Leonnig, and In the President's Secret Service by Ronald Kessler. Links in the description.
Nah, start the shit. Okay.
Fort Worth, Texas,
Let's get it.
1963. The Secret Service is exhausted. JFK is their toughest assignment yet. He's constantly traveling. Miami one day, DC the next. His predecessors were older and spent most of their days working inside the White House, where the president is considered to be the safest. But JFK loves to travel the world and attend to his many adoring fans.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
Wait, you know what's so crazy too? The niggas who be assassinating the police, bro, be like, shout out to my white niggas. But y'all white niggas be bolgy, bro. Y'all niggas be doing all the assassinations and shit. What the fuck?
And he has a
Not
taste
that
for
ass, though.
danger. Sneaking past his agents to swim in open water, where
What
he's
the fuck?
swarmed by dozens of other swimmers,
Why would he do that? Nigga thought he was
throwing
superstar?
himself into crowds, letting all kinds of unvetted guests into his room, night after night.
Oh, damn. Oh, he was
Keeping up with
wildin'.
JFK is more than a full-time job. It's a blur of double shifts and all-nighters. So tonight, a few agents are blowing off some steam. They heard about a famously shady nightclub called The Cellar, where Texan beatniks rubbed shoulders with off-duty cops, often resulting in brawls. It's illegal to serve alcohol past midnight, but The Cellar is one place you're sure to get a stiff drink at any hour. And the
No black
agents stay
niggas.
way past midnight,
No black
one as
niggas.
late as 5 a.m.
I wouldn't
Four
want to
of
be
them
over there
are
if I'm not
assigned
black
to
anyways.
protect Kennedy the next morning, starting at
If
8
I'm black,
o'clock
I mean.
sharp. Compared to today's Secret Service, the agency protecting President Kennedy in the 60s is bare bones, basically the size of a municipal police force. There are just 350 agents, most of them spread throughout the U.S. Only 36 are assigned to the White House, with a rotating team of 6 guarding the president. Keeping the agency lean is partly due to an American aversion to treating its presidents like kings, going back to the Founding Fathers. People felt that the Secret Service shouldn't be anything like a royal guard. Until that cool November morning in Dallas. JFK likes to be seen. For this trip through Dallas, he's insisted on riding around in a convertible. And though the Secret Service doesn't like it, he also insists that his usual bodyguards ride in separate cars.
My son really thought he was a superstar though. What the fuck? Nah.
He wants to appear accessible to the people,
Thousands are waiting to greet him in downtown Dallas. At 1:25, the motorcade moves into the downtown area.
My son really thought he was a superstar, my
JFK
nigga.
and Jackie smile
Yo, gang, you're the
and
president.
wave as their limousine inches through Dallas at just 11 miles an hour. It's following a route that Dallas newspapers published in advance. None of the buildings on the route have been inspected. This is Clint Hill, the agent assigned to protect Jackie Kennedy.
Yeah, he ain't do a good job.
Normally, he's stuck to her like a shadow.
He ain't do a good
But
job.
today, he's following JFK's orders to give the couple a little space.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Of the agents who went to the cellar last night, Hill was the first to leave at 2:45 a.m. Today, he's also the first agent on duty to recognize this sound for what it is: an attempt on the president's life. This is Bill Greer, the agent driving Kennedy's limo. He's not trained in evasive driving. He slows down, waiting for instructions on what to do next.
Why'd he do that?
Another shot is fired.
What the fuck? No, nigga. I'm dipping. Nigga, I'm hitting the motherfucker. You see that? You see that grass over there? Nigga, nigga, I'm doing the dash. What the fuck am I just standing there for?
Clint rushes out of the car.
Niggas are shooting a
He
fucking
runs to
40
the
cal
limousine,
sniper,
hoping
nigga.
to be at the president's side before worse can happen.
The fuck?
But he's too late. Clint throws himself on the trunk of the car, only to find a gruesome aftermath.
Damn.
Within 6 seconds of the first shot, President Kennedy is dead.
If I
Damn.
had reacted just a little bit quicker, and I could have, I guess. And I'll live with that to my grave.
Is he blaming himself? Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You ain't do a good job, but it's not your fault. Like, what the fuck you thought, nigga? You really thought you was gonna save a president from a fucking sniper rifle? Nah, we gotta be joking. This gotta be a trope. Like, let's come to reality for a second, okay? Okay, let's get the reality. You're not saving a guy from a sniper who, especially with a sniper, a nigga behind a sniper who has fantastic aim. Like, whoever that was, my nigga, he had to be like in the army or some shit, bro. No funny shit. Like, he had to do something along the line of gun work or whatever, bro. Like, no funny shit, bro.
What happens next is history, and it will haunt the agency for years to come. President Kennedy's death revealed that something needed to change. But he wasn't the first president to be killed in office. 1865,
Rest in
1881,
peace, Abe.
1901.
William McKinley.
But now the United States is a global superpower. The president is the most powerful person on Earth. The threats to his life are multiplying and evolving.
She didn't do that to my nigga
And
Barack, man.
Kennedy's death traumatized the nation profoundly. Nothing like this should ever happen again. In the 60s and 70s, the Secret Service massively expands its personnel and budget. No longer will it be a small cadre of glorified bodyguards. Gone are the days when the service will hire any athletic ex-Marine or patriotic beat cop. Recruitment, training, and operational protocols become way more rigorous. And this is what 6 decades of evolution looks like. Protecting a president isn't just about reflexes or muscle. It's about training agents to think clearly under pressure, spot patterns, and solve complex problems fast. The good news
That's
is
a good job.
you don't need to join the Secret Service to sharpen those same skills.
That's what I thought. Don't you need to join the
Brilliant is
CIA?
built to turn the potential you
What?
already have into real problem-solving power. You can
Ah.
build logic, math, coding, and scientific thinking skills. It helps you click with
What,
ideas that
Brilliant
used to feel
app is gonna do
abstract
this?
or intimidating. Their Truth and Lies course
But that's
is
crazy,
a
though.
perfect place to start. You're given incomplete information.
Yo,
build
nah,
up
no funny
clues,
shit. Y'all
eliminate
didn't
what's
notice how,
impossible,
like,
and learn how
Barack
to
did
tell
not get
real deductions from
assassinated, or
educated
did
guesses,
nobody try?
Figuring out exactly what's provable,
I'm just,
even
hey,
when the
listen.
situation is
I'm
messy.
being honest, bro.
With Brilliant, you're not just
Niggas
watching
threw shoe at
explanations,
niggas
you're
threw shoe
actively
at
working
George
through
Bush.
step-by-step interactive
All type of
lessons
shit, bro.
until concepts truly make sense. It's designed for ages 10 to 110. To start learning free for
I
a
know.
full 30 days, go to brilliant.org/Fern or scan
I
the
don't
QR code.
know.
You'll also get 20% off an annual premium subscription and unlimited access to everything Brilliant offers. Protecting the president is a round-the-clock job. It's hours and hours of mind.
I will hate that job.
with occasional moments of sheer terror.
I gotta put my life
these
on line
moments
for
come
nigga I don't
along,
know.
Every split second counts, and the agent's response better be automatic. There's no time to weigh options. Their mission is zero fail. The Secret Service calls any would-be assassin a jackal, according to journalist Ronald Kessler. Jackals tend to strike outside of the White House. A president is most vulnerable when arriving at or leaving an event, so the agents are currently on high alert. At least 10 days before any external event, agents head to the destination. Some high-profile events, like the president's inauguration, take up to a year and a half. That's because the Secret Service isn't just about making sure a bullet doesn't hit the president. It's about making sure it never enters the event to begin with. Agents are sent in advance to assess the number of metal detectors needed, scrutinize all access points, and prepare explosive detection. Mainly, they're thinking of the ways a jackal could sabotage the event. Could he cut the lights to create chaos? Could he access the air conditioning units to introduce poison gas? Could he sneak in through a forgotten basement staircase? The bulk of Secret Service work is meticulous, detail-oriented preparation, making sure they're ready for days like this. These special agents are the protective detail, probably what you think of first when you hear the name Secret Service. They're the agents expected to take a bullet for the person they're protecting, and then evacuate them to safety. But they're just the tip of the iceberg. There's the counter-assault team. They're the heavily armed agents with the most dangerous role. They're meant to charge at the source of the attack and neutralize it before it can reach the person they're protecting, with an automatic rifle or with a flashbang grenade. Then the protective detail can evacuate the protectee to the presidential limousine, known as the Beast.
The Beast.
The Beast is a $1.5 million car weighing
Damn.
about 20,000 pounds.
1.5 million, nigga. It better have a motherfucking machine gun in the motherfucking tires, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Nigga, if a nigga open my door, nigga, motherfucking pepper spray better come out that bitch. Fuck you talking about. It better be bulletproof. Everything bulletproof, nigga. Even if a nigga even if a nigga's on top of a roof, aims down at my car and shoot a fucking rocket launcher, nigga, that shit better not explode, my nigga. 1.5 million.
It takes the president wherever he needs to go.
Let me see.
It's
Let me know.
American-made, of course, and quite a bit safer than Kennedy's convertible. According to NBC News, it's bulletproof, blast-resistant, sealed off from chemical attacks, and stocked with a supply of extra blood, exactly the president's type.
Wow.
Not all of its defense systems are known to the public.
No bullets.
Rumor has it shoots tear gas. Flanking the Beast
It
is
shoots
the
tear
rest of
gas.
the presidential motorcade.
Where the guns at, man?
Assault agents trained in motorcade ambush
Fuck you talk
tactics
about?
travel in a car close to the Beast. Another Secret Service car carries intelligence agents who are tracking people considered threats. If necessary, they can jam these people's communications.
That's crazy.
After this, you should definitely check out this fantastic episode by our friend Neo for a full explanation. In close communication with
Niggas
the
at 1.5.
counter-assault team is the eagle-eyed counter-sniper team, the best marksman in the Secret Service. According to Ronald Kessler, every month, counter-snipers have to demonstrate they can still make shots 1,000 yards away. If they fail, they're not supposed to work. Here are plainclothes agents who mingle with crowds on
Oh,
high
that's
alert
fire.
for threats and vulnerabilities.
Niggas got the
To blend
fucking
in, they don't
disguise,
wear the
nigga.
trademark earpiece. They're looking for anyone suspicious, anyone sweaty, anyone shifty-eyed, anyone who stands out in any way. But it's a delicate operation, best handled discreetly.
Look who it is.
Lots of people get starstruck
What?
by a president.
Yo, black
and they
lady.
tend to
I
act
don't
a
know. I
little
know
weird.
you not with that
It's
nigga.
not unheard of for people to weep, faint, or even throw their
Come on.
babies in the air.
Come on,
And the
Marab.
Secret Service
Come on,
can't go
Marab.
around
Not
tackling
you.
them all. Agents in the crowd are also trained to think like assassins. In any given space, how could they breach security if they wanted to?
How do you
If
train
they
like an
detect
assassin?
any vulnerability, they call the Joint Ops Center at Secret Service headquarters, who alert the protective detail by earpiece. Some Secret Service technicians are also photographing the crowds to evaluate them later with facial recognition technology. They're looking out for whether particular individuals keep showing up. Outside the venue, we have the Uniformed Division's Emergency Response Team, the first line of defense, often armed with P-90 submachine guns and highly specialized canines. Each dog sniffs up to 100 cars a day for explosives and is trained to attack any intruders. Later, they're rewarded for their service with ball play. The Secret Service is also supported by local law enforcement and emergency medical technicians. When they're not actively protecting anyone, Secret Service agents are constantly training and reassessing past events.
Oh, so they grind
Agents
24/7.
receive way more training than they did in the 60s, when they were just handed a manual and expected to learn the rest on the job.
Damn.
And a split second from now, it'll be time to show their stuff. Just like in 1981.
What happened in 1981? The fuck?
Back then, a mentally ill man named John Hinckley Jr. became obsessed with and stalked the actress Jodie Foster, who starred in Taxi Driver. In the movie, an aimless drifter plots to kill a presidential candidate.
Wow.
Hinckley, an aimless drifter himself, believed that Foster would notice him if he did something really great.
Why would he do that?
Kill the president.
Oh, he's a dumbass.
Just before his attack on Reagan, he wrote to Foster, "You'll be proud of me, Jodie. Millions of Americans will love me. Us."
Nah, yo, bro. See, this is why I be so, yo, my nigga. These type of niggas, bro, you gotta put them in a put these type of niggas on an island or on a different like put these niggas in Mars or something, bro. Nah, real shit. If there's a life in Mars, put these niggas in a different world, different life, different Earth, my nigga. What the fuck, yo, bro? Because these niggas, they kill me, bro. It's always a nigga that want to stalk an actress or like a porn star and do the most malicious shit. Like, nigga, what do you mean? You shoot a president in GTA, she's gonna love you. People is gonna love you. Nigga, what? Nigga, you not the
Foster
nigga that
didn't
killed the
alert
health aid,
FBI
nigga.
to
What's the
Hinckley's
nigga
threats
name?
until
You not
after
that
the
nigga.
fact.
The first time I knew that the FBI was involved was when somebody called me up and said, "Please come over and talk to the FBI."
But he was already on their radar. About 6 months before he attacked Reagan, Hinckley had been arrested for attempting to board a plane with 3 pistols.
Oh
The
shit.
plane was in the same city where then President Jimmy Carter just so happened to be. Now, Hinckley is outside a hotel in D.C., crouched in combat position.
Nah.
If indeed he had wanted to kill Carter, he wasn't able to get him. But Reagan will do. Reagan is just 6 feet from his armored car.
I gonna lie, Ronald
when
Reagan
Hinckley
did want
fires
some
his
shit
rounds.
done to black. Yo, bro, that nigga was wildin'. They put that nigga in the
Agent
car
Tim
fast.
McCarthy doesn't even stop to think.
Yo.
Instinct propels him to cover and evacuate. He hurls himself in front of the president. 2
You
others.
see, dumbass nigga. Nigga, you willing to risk your life? Wow. Nigga said, nah, I'm gonna take the bullet. This nigga's a goofy. Heard you though. You really like in these lines of work, you really have to be willing to die. It don't matter if you got 5 kids in the house, nigga. Family of fucking 50 that loves you. You gotta be ready to die, bro. Me, I can't do it. Shout out to the ones who can though. No funny shit.
nearby have already been shot.
No funny shit.
Hinckley's 3rd bullet hits McCarthy squarely in the torso.
Damn.
One
Look.
bullet ricochets off the bulletproof limousine and strikes Reagan in the left armpit.
Damn.
Unluckily for him, Hinckley has used Devastator bullets, designed to explode on impact and cause maximum damage. The president starts losing blood quickly. All this happens in 2 seconds, and the seconds after that counted even more. If Reagan had arrived at the hospital just a few minutes later, he might not have made it.
Wow.
Meanwhile, the agents pounced on Hinckley. They could have left that to local police and traveled behind Reagan to continue.
Niggas pounced on him?
offering
Niggas beat the.
protection.
Nah, I also
The
got a
thinking
machine
was
gun.
that they didn't know whether Hinckley was acting alone. But after this event, according to Kessler, a new policy was established. Secret Service agents always stick to the president. Every misstep becomes a teachable moment that
So happened to
advances
Trump.
security protocols for later. Hinckley's
Nah,
failed
yo, they
assassination
on that
is
nigga
considered
like
one of the
fucking-
Secret Service's great successes.
Yo.
But it was a close call. A man with a gun was able to get just 4.5 meters from the president
Yeah.
and very nearly kill him. Clearly, security protocols needed to be beefed up. It's now standard procedure to have magnetometers or metal detectors that screen crowds at events. Beyond that, the Secret Service found they needed way better intelligence. 6 months before the assassination attempt, Hinckley was arrested trying to board a plane with 3 handguns, information known to the FBI. But under DOJ guidelines,
They let
the
him go?
arrest was deemed too minor and never relayed to the Secret Service.
Why?
In hindsight,
Nah,
that omission
bro.
deprived presidential protectors of a major red flag.
These niggas doing
A
anything.
prior weapons arrest timed to coincide with a presidential visit. The Secret Service now works more closely with the FBI. They've also developed an
Is that nigga
elaborate
still in jail?
system for classifying
We gotta
just
watch
how
out for that nigga,
threatening
bro.
an aggrieved person is.
For real.
Say you make the mistake of drunkenly boasting to a crowded bar that you're gonna kill the president. If the Secret Service catches wind of it, according to Kessler, you might be considered a Class 1 threat, and an agent could show up at your house for a serious chat.
Damn.
But unless you have prior military training, a documented history of mental illness, or a concrete reason for the service to believe you might try to carry out your plans, you won't be bumped up to Class 2 or 3. Class 3 threats are considered the most dangerous.
Like what?
Those with a serious intent to kill and the ability to do so. They're
Oh, it's like the niggas. I think the Class 3 is the niggas that be having like the president with the red dot, and they be having mad information on where he be at, whereabouts, all type of shit, bro. You ever see the movies where it's a nigga that's obsessed with one nigga? The nigga got mad, his room filled with mad papers on the wall, mad notebooks. His whole life is determined to on that one nigga, bro. That's Class 3 right there.
monitored very closely.
But funny shit.
The Secret Service receives an average of 10 threats per day. Most are against the president. Not all can be taken seriously. Many threats are mailed directly to the White House.
Oh, damn.
Would-be assassins seem to think that the president will read their letter personally, and they want to be heard. A letter can give the Secret Service's forensic division a lot to work with. DNA, fingerprints, and ink samples they can compare with the ones in their International Ink Library. Since the early 80s, profilers have interviewed and studied assassins like Hinckley and Sirhan, who killed Robert Kennedy. This helps the Secret Service understand the motivations of these individuals, who are often paranoid loners seeking attention and notoriety. Often, but not always. The first bullet narrowly misses the president. A counter-sniper tries to take the assassin out, but he's already vanished into the chaos.
Yo, what?
The protective detail pounces on the president, forming a human wall. Another shot is fired, this time from the crowd. Is that gun made of white plastic? A bullet grazes the shoulder of an agent in the
Oh,
detail.
nah, shit getting real.
The counter-assault team heads straight for the line of fire. Meanwhile, the remaining detail escorts the president off the podium, hoping they reach the beast in time.
They look, I ain't the president. I'd be like, yo, give me the gun. Give me your gun now. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Give me a gun. Fuck. My niggas standing in front of me. What if there's a nigga behind me, bro? Nah, let me get the fucking hammer, bro. Okay.
And that the real threat isn't overhead. The threat that the service has braced itself for since the morning of September 11, 2001. President George W. Bush is in Florida for the
Niggas
morning.
do a
He's joined a second grade
Yo.
class for their reading lesson. They'll be back in the White House by lunchtime. The event has been publicized for a week. It's a feel-good photo op to celebrate Bush's commitment to education. The Secret Service is well aware that the world can see exactly where the president is. When the first plane hits the World Trade Center, an agent in Bush's security detail receives intelligence. He asks if the attack is isolated to New York and if the president's security is compromised. No answer. Nobody knows. Minutes pass. The Secret Service grows more agitated.
Both Twin Towers now.
Oh yeah, rest in peace,
The
man.
second plane hits, and Bush is informed that America is under attack.
See on page 153.
The age-old tension between
You know why? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, all my niggas, they know why. They know why. That nigga wanted to act like that nigga wasn't surprised. Nigga, he was cool with Osama, bro. He knew. And although it could be a myth, that nigga either he had nothing to do with it, he was generally dumbfounded and had no idea, my nigga, and was clueless, or he had something to do with it, bro, and he was never caught. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga, it's one of those two, bro. Cause I'm pretty sure they got a picture together. No, or they went to go, or they seen each other some shit. Nigga, how the fuck you go see Osama bin Laden? He don't do shit to you and you're a fucking American. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong, bro, please.
White House and the
Please.
Secret Service has reached a fever pitch.
For real.
One team's job is to project a competent image of the president, which requires the president to engage with citizens. The other team's job is to keep the president safe. The less he's seen in public, the easier that is to do. Nobody knows what to do. The Secret Service wants Bush out, now. But the White House press secretary doesn't want to scare the children.
Look. Come on, bro. I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to love. Yo, bro, you nigga, we are under attack. You're the United States. You're the president of the United States. And you're just with your book, just listening to, like, and shout out to you second graders, bro, at the time. Come on, my nigga. Let's be honest. What the fuck is you doing? Nigga, like, okay, yeah, let's just stay in there. Yeah, we know a lot of Americans are dying, but fuck it. Who gives a fuck? I'm gonna just read these books with these kids, man. Yeah. All you, bro.
Or the public watching. So Bush stays put for 7 excruciating minutes.
Niggas, I don't want to scare the kids. What?
The chaotic aftermath of that morning revealed more holes in the Secret Service's coverage. For one thing, not all important agents were briefed on how to adequately protect their assignments in case of a national emergency. There wasn't a system for getting them to military-controlled shelters, nor were the agents granted the power to do so. Instead, they were treated like mere bodyguards, elite ones, but still. They had to obey other staffers with no expertise in security, like the White House press secretary. The Secret Service had become really good at preventing attacks from crazed lone gunmen, but in the face of a sophisticated terrorist attack aimed at the president, they needed a whole new playbook.
Like what, though?
And more authority. After 9/11, the Secret Service rewrote its emergency action plans. It was made sure that no political staffer could overrule a Secret Service agent attempting to evacuate a president to safety. And the government decided that maybe, just maybe, the president's bodyguards should work closely with the people tracking terrorists. A year and a half after 9/11, the Secret Service was drafted into the new Department of Homeland Security. The protection mission was now understood as a form of counterterrorism. Shortly after the attack, the Secret Service established a new unit, the Airspace Security Branch, responsible for monitoring and controlling the airspace of the president's current location. Will today be the day they have to down a rogue drone? But the sky remains calm. The president makes it into the beast. And that's when he starts exhibiting strange symptoms.
What?
Tiny pupils, profuse sweating, wheezing, and convulsions. The nerve agent Novichok is a swift and brutal killer. It can take a victim down in less than 2 minutes.
Damn.
To kill or incapacitate a victim, a nerve agent needs to penetrate the skin or be ingested or inhaled, meaning that only someone in very close contact with the president could have administered it.
Oh, Jesus.
Is there a third assassin among them?
Oh, fuck no.
The Secret Service will deal with the holes in their security later. Now, the focus is on saving the president.
How do you do that?
That's
He's
where
dead.
the Hazardous Agent Mitigation and Medical Emergency Response Team comes into play, also known as HAMMER. Today, HAMMER agents will save the president's life.
Wow. Heard Hammer.
The first would-be assassin was sniffed out and tackled by the K-9 Protective Unit as he attempted to escape the venue.
You got a
He's
COVID
now in
mask on?
jail, awaiting trial. The second assassin with the 3D printed gun was shot by the counter-assault team.
Oh, Jesus.
He died on the spot.
Yeah, he's done. That's a
And the
head tap.
third, the guy
That's a head
in the
tap.
Secret
No, these
Service
niggas.
Itself, a career agent who rose through the ranks to the president's personal security detail. Turns out he's a sleeper agent sent by a foreign nation.
Oh,
It
Jesus.
isn't yet clear which.
Foreign
And they
nation,
don't
we know.
how he infiltrated the service.
We know.
Recently, the agency has been
Come on,
strained,
bro.
struggling to fill key positions. Could there have been a lapse in their vetting process? They'll be sure to interrogate him intensively to find out. Our story may be an unlikely scenario, but it's just one of many possibilities that the Secret Service prepares for every day. Threats to the president have only expanded in recent years, so the service is now trained to deal with previously unheard of attacks. The war on terror gave the Secret Service more power than ever. More budget, more reach, more respect, but also more responsibilities that stretched them beyond their capacities. Internally, the machinery started to rust. The Bush and Obama years saw waves of scandals that undermined the agency's reputation and their motto, worthy of trust and confidence. In one case, a senior agent reportedly took a female informant up to his hotel room. She died that night from a drug overdose. He was later promoted.
What?
Other agents were caught stealing federal
damn.
funds, having sex with minors, drunk driving on White House grounds, becoming embroiled in prostitution scandals.
Oh, yeah,
engaging
but
in
come on.
racist
Oh, these
hazing
niggas
of
is
black
dirty. We know that.
agents, brawling in bars. Plus, there were several near misses during Barack Obama's presidency. Obama received 4 times as many threats as previous presidents, largely
We know
motivated
why.
by racism.
Exactly, we
Some
know.
commentators have said it's
Them
a
niggas don't like
miracle he's
us.
still alive. In the service, morale is often low and turnover is usually high.
I didn't know that happened
It's
though.
not
Wes.
easy to find qualified replacement agents. Not just anyone is willing to take a bullet for $48K a year. Plus,
Yo,
the job
48K a
requires
year?
agents to travel constantly, move frequently, and work huge amounts of unpaid overtime. It's common for agents to quit and find better pay and job conditions at other federal agencies.
I bet.
Or start their own security firms.
That's fine.
Still, since JFK,
But you need money for
the
that.
Secret Service has done its job. No dead presidents since 1963. But there was one particularly close call.
Yeah, we remember this.
In Butler, Pennsylvania, in 2024,
Yeah, we remember.
Donald Trump was nearly assassinated as he was campaigning for his second
I go lie, he
presidency.
lucky too.
Check out our video. that
Trump
breaks
got
down that
lucky.
event.
Boy.
People still wonder, how could an assassin get to an unguarded roof with a clear line of sight to Trump? It's widely considered a major failure.
How
of
these
the
niggas
Secret
be knowing
Service.
though where these niggas is at?
In our Texas school book depository. I have lost sleep over that for the last 17 days,
Then
just like you
fire
have.
somebody to
and I will
hold
tell
them
you,
accountable.
Senator,
6 agents were suspended, and the director stepped down. Just 2 months later, another attempted assassination of Trump rattled the service. And it's possible there have been many more incidents
They hate
of
that
really
nigga.
successful assassinations throughout U.S. history. We just
Trump
didn't
is
hear
wild
about
enough.
them. Maybe that's the real secret of the service. All the times history almost changed, then didn't.
Damn. Damn, I ain't gonna lie, bro. See, nah, for real though, if you really try to assassinate the president in GTA, my nigga, you are a dumbass. You are doing a suicide mission and you are helping nobody. Yes, there's gonna be niggas that praise you. Some people's gonna praise you, but after that, you are nobody, bro. Don't think you're gonna be in history. You will, but it won't be for a good thing, nigga. Your name will get slandered. Your family's name will get slandered. Your parents, your family, because of what you did, will get bro. It will be GG's. Like, bro. All jokes aside, like, if you think you're gonna just do some dumb shit like this and your parents is gonna live happily ever after, that's not the case. That's not the case, bro. It's not the case. I'm telling you, I'm like, for real, it's not. W video though. W video.